Today we discuss about polygons. Now, what are polygons? Polygons are any figures with 3 or more sides. So for example, the first polygon that we know is called a triangle. Okay. So in this table, I'm going to draw n represents the number of sides. So 3 sides, that is called a triangle. If you have a 4-sided figure, now many people will say, oh, this is a rectangle, a parallelogram, right? While the specific name is correct, the general name for a 4-sided figure is actually a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Okay, now 5-sided figure, they are called pentagons. And then you go on to 6-sided figures, hexagon, and you can extend up till 10. Okay, so let's go through until 10. So 7-sided figure will be called a heptagon, Heptagon, an 8-sided figure, it's called an octagon. A 9-sided figure, it's called a nonagon, Nonagon. And last but not least is a 10-sided figure, which you must know. This is called a decagon, Decagon. Now, for the purpose of secondary mathematics, you just need to remember until 10-sided figure. Of course, there are names, for 11-sided figures and so on, but you do not need to know their names. Okay, so these are the names of the various types of polygons. Now, when it comes to polygons, okay, we also need to know what is an interior angle, what is an exterior angle. For example, this angle here is called an interior angle. And if you extend a straight line, it's very important, you must extend a straight line. The angle on the outside, there's a special name for it, it's called an exterior angle. So the very first formula that I would like to discuss with you is this. I plus E is always 180 degrees. Why? Because they both lie on the same straight line. Alright, so that is the first formula. And besides that, second formula, sum of all the exterior angles for any type of polygon will be a very nice 360 degrees. For any type of polygons, you can have regular polygons or irregular polygons. Okay, we will touch on regular and irregular in a short while. Third formula, number 3, is the sum of interior angles. Now this will take on a formula n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. So the sum of all the angles inside here will depend on the number of sides. Subtract away 2 times 180 degrees. Now, why is that so? Let me explain using this polygon. Okay, in this polygon, you can draw 3 triangles. End to end, you can draw 1, 2, and 3 complete triangles that do not overlap each other. Alright, take note, this is a 5-sided polygon. Okay, if you have a 5-sided polygon, number of triangles you can draw is 3. So this is 2 lesser than 5. So that is why the formula is as such. N minus 2 times 180 degrees. Why is it 180? Because each of the triangles, the interior angles will add up to 180. Alright, so that's the sum of interior angles, which applies for any type of polygons. Okay, so let's write this down. 1, 2, 3. All types. Okay, all types of polygons. You can use these 3. Now, there is a 4th and a 5th formula that only applies for regular polygons. Number 4 and number 5. Again, this 2 only applies for regular polygons. Now, what are regular polygons? Regular polygons are shapes like this. Okay, whereby you have, for example, this is 6-sided, you have a regular hexagon in this case. all the lengths are the same. This is called a regular hexagon. Okay, so if all the sides are the same, take note. Okay, all sides are same, yeah? All sides equal to each other. So for example, if this is 5, all the lengths will be 5. And not just that, all the interior angles are equal as well. Okay, all the interior angles have equal values. So in this case, the interior angles, right, for the regular hexagon will be 120. Okay, we will get to how we get 120 shortly. So all of the inside ones here will be 120, 120, 100. All are equal, okay? And the last property of a regular polygon is that all exterior angles are equal. Alright, so 120 is there. So basically, if you draw a dotted line, over here will be 60. Everywhere will be 60. Okay, everywhere will be 60 because it's regular. Alright, so what are the fourth and the fifth formula? Each exterior angle, you can use this very nice formula, 360 divided by the number of sides. Okay, for example, in this regular hexagon, we will take 360 divided by 6. That will give us 60 degrees, okay, for each of the exterior angle. Now, the fifth one is each interior angle. Now, this will be the sum divided by the number of sides, n. So, for example, in this case here, each interior angle will be 6 minus 2 times 180 degrees divided by 6, which will give us 120 degrees. That's how we got 120 degrees. Alright, so again, I repeat, these two are very, very special and only for regular polygons. Alright, so these are the 5 formulas that we have to know about the topic of polygons. Alright, of course, to the opposite of regular is irregular polygons, whereby you have at least one unequal side. Alright, which means that your interior angles are not all the same. There will be some that are different from others. Okay, and last but not least, I also wanted to mention n is not just the number of sides. It will also be the number of interior angles. Okay, and also number of corresponding exterior angles. And there you have it, a quick summary about this topic of polygons.